Definitely did. Alright. Man, look at this, everybody. I'm back. Is it stuck? Pressing one doesn't open it? Okay. Alright, welcome everybody. We are back. We are streaming. We've got X-Wing going, and the game so far is not crashing. On the new computer, it's running great. I'm really loving it. The one thing, though, is the scaling of the X-Wing is different, because I'm on a different monitor. My buddy let me use his a little bit larger monitor than I'm used to, and so the scale of my moves and stuff is a little off, so I'm having to get used to that a little bit. We're picking up in the round 3 of this game with DavinFelth, and because my stream wasn't set up for it yet, I'm trying to move over to Streamlabs OBS instead of the OBS. Supposedly it's supposed to work better, integrate widgets a little bit better to things, so we're trying it out. So I had to get that set up while I'm playing, so my moves have been a little bit slow, so sorry, Davin. There we go, he got that sorted. So I am playing Echo with passive sensors, Juke and Fifth Brother, Major Vermeil with Darth Vader, and Major Vendor with lots of goodies. The Arsenal Loadout, Fire Control System, Advanced Proton Torpedoes, and Advanced Slam. Kind of my take on a popular list that's called Hatchet Man. Usually has like Darth Vader as well as a shuttle. I just don't feel good with the shuttles, so I'm not using it, and I want Echo, so I swapped out some of that stuff, and I'm going with Vermeil, and so far I really do enjoy it. Alright, so he's gonna boost up. Vermeil's got the ailerons, and then we'll come across. Who do we want to go after here? I assume he's wanting to go after Vendor. And if that's the case, then I kind of want to keep Vendor back a little bit. I think maybe just a one bank here. Go nice and slow. If he wants to speed up on Vendor, go for it. You know, boost and get into range and everything, whatever. I'm not terribly worried about getting double shots on Echo if I start moving in there. The best way for me to do that, though, is kind of the tricky part. So I can decloak this way. I don't have my paint set up either. Goodness. I wasn't ready for a game. I was kind of going to start doing this, and then I had somebody offer to play a game, so we're doing it. And then I want to record it because, 1, I haven't been able to for a while. 2, it's going to be a league match, so I'd want to re-record it anyway. It's better to do it live. I enjoy that more. I can decloak up this way, but then I got that rock to contend with. I can come up over here. That's not bad. I can come this way and like one bank. Help provide some cover for Vendor. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But the scaling is off, right? So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to pass this debris cloud. Because that'll be bad if I don't. Okay, so Vermeil's going to come up. He's going to come across. Hopefully get behind, get some Vadering off. And Vendor, nice and slow for now. We can speed boost out of here. The other thing we could do, though, is 3-turn this way. And then we 3-turn again, that could cause us problems. 2-turn, 2-turn. Might be a little bit better. But I want to keep the distance, so I'm thinking the one bank is just fine. I can slam him out of there later. Sets. Decloak. I know I don't have the Vassal chat up. The dice window is going to be not cropped perfectly. This is all just on the fly. I've made this scene, so so we're going to decloak out the front. Boom, we're good. Get rid of this. Get my evade set. Okay, so we do need to consider that Tavson's going to be coming in with his big gun. If we can just get around him, I'm not super worried about him. But with that big gun pointed at us, we got to be a little bit careful. Coordinating and focus, which means he'll probably come in and take a target lock or evade, depending on where he's at when all is said and done. But unless he went super fast, hoping we'll still be out of range. Again, the scaling, I'm not positive. I'm trying to figure out where we're at with things. I know these are range 2, because he put them right up on the edge. Alright, so he's set. Let's go ahead and get going here. Echo. Actually, Vermeil. Do I want to go with Vermeil first? He's going to come up. He's going to lock, or could he coordinate? Let's take a look at that first, I think. So straight. And then, oh shoot, I dialed it. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Alright, so if you can see this, that's a problem. That's what we in the biz call a problem. He's out of bounds. Alright, well, we can get some MOV off this. I suppose it was supposed to be a 2 anyway, I was planning. I don't know how it got to a 1 the other way. I was thinking about it. We talked about it. No. Dialed. Tip my hat to you, sir. Alright. So we're gonna go with, sorry, wrong button. The other direction. Oh, jeez. Push the 1 key. There it is. Alright, so we'll reveal the dial. That way it's there. Alright. So, with that being said, since we didn't do the 2 somehow, because we're dumb, are we within coordinating range? So you can kind of try to look between here. That's range 2, and then try to transpose that here. I think we're too far out. So we're not going to try it. We'll just focus up. Alright, so echo. go. So I've got this in the way, which is nice, because if Kylo comes down at him, that'll be good. If Backdraft turns in, that'll be good. So I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing passive sensors. The only thing that hurts us on is we won't have a token for those shots. So I think we're going to focus up. Passive sensors has been okay. No, see, this got changed too. Oh, you know what it was? No, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know how we got all these screwed up. That was going to be a one bank. That's probably why Vermeil's a one bank. Major, major. And they're both V's. Jeez. Alright, well. I probably shouldn't have tried getting the stream up. Alright. The positive thing is he gets to shoot. The bad thing is that he has no actions and he's about to get lit up. So we really want some good luck here. Oh, goodness gracious, man. What did oh, he boosted? Alright, how's that look on the stream here for the dice? Oh yeah, I've got way more than enough of that window. Okay. I assume he's set. This is quick draw. He's got to focus though. My juke might be scaring him a little bit because that is an unobstructed shot. Okay, rolling it. And we take one shield. If that's the extent of it, because Kylo's not shooting super hard. Although I guess he's got his force and he's got the lock. And there's 3 hits, rolling 3 dice. And both shields. Both remaining shields are out. Okay, so the bad thing here is shooting at quick draw is not great because he'll get another shot. Oh man, this has pretty much lost me the game. I feel like sure, it could turn around. I didn't lose terribly a lot here. Let's see what shots quick draw even or major even has. He's got range 3 on the shuttle. I guess that's probably the way to go because I won't get shot. I am gonna take a shot from the shuttle, but if I do Tavson, Tavson gets mods. If I damage him, that's not great. Chances are I'll miss anyway, though. I don't have any mods, no torpedoes going up. It's got me kind of flustered this whole turn. Crap. I shouldn't have streamed this after all. Well, got me thinking on other things. Distracted. Shoot. On QD, I guess. Let's just shoot the big guy. I can take Tavson later. Set. Hey, I'll take the naturals. At least it's something going in my favor. 2 shields. That's good. Phew. Alright, so return shot coming in. Yep. What's nice about this is, yeah, spend the lock. Maybe even spend... Okay, blank to blank. Rolling 2 dice here. And taking 2 more whole. So, that might be it for Vendor here. Because we got a big old shot coming in. This is definitely not going to be worth it, even if we get quick draw. But this is a good time to shoot him. On quick draw, rolling 3 dice. 5th brother. And juke, but he spends the focus, so it really doesn't matter. One final shield is gone, so no more return shots. We don't have to worry about that. And Vermeil's out of everything. Okay. It's good that we were able to knock out quick draw shields, but it's definitely not worth Vendor. But Vendor's gonna live, so that's good. Now he needs to leave very, very quickly. Dice favored me this round. Yeah, from all those evades I didn't roll. Like, you took 3 damage and I took 6. But, you know. Am I going over that? I'm going over the cloud again, so I can't even slam. Okay, well, we're cloaking back up. They weren't that bad, man. Because what, he got 3 off of 1 attack? Let's go back and look. Let's see here. Kylo rolled 3 hits. And, quick draw was hit focus. He chose not to spend that, which ended up being good for him later. So, but he could have had 3 hits if he wanted it. So really his 1 shot is what did it, and I only rolled 1 of 8. Like, I don't know. You kind of got to get over that. I'm having to get over just getting myself in such a terrible spot. Right? Like, it'll be okay. Alright, Vermeil's dial. He's going to beat Aileroning, 1 bank, and then what? I don't necessarily mind if he comes right at those gas clouds, because I want to get some Vader going. Kylo's got to do a 2. I believe his 2s are his blues, right? Let's look at that dial here. Yeah, 2 blue turns. But he's not going to want to turn at Vermeil. Where's he going to want to go? He could try to run away. That's really it. I guess he could bank in towards Vendor. Vendor doesn't have a great thing to try to do. So we'll 1 bank, we'll 3 bank. Where's Echo gonna want to be here? We can come up this way. I'm not sure what to do after that though. We can come back here and try to engage. He'll be wanting to shoot Vendor rather than Echo. We can come up here. Hard turn. Try to pump some damage. We'll be facing this direction. We could 1 bank it. Just puts Echo in a tough spot though. We can come back this way in 1 turn. That should stay out of Vermeil's way. We'll be facing this direction in 1 turn. It's not terrible. That's probably the better option. He can't really turn on us there. Vendor, I mean, if he gets out of there here, he gets out of here. But for the most part, I'm not counting on it. It's at least 4-4. So Vendor, how do we want to try to do something with you? I guess if we bank, if we 4 straight, I think we pass quick draw, or at least get on a better side of it. The problem with that is, what is Tabson going to do? He's probably going to just go forward and rely on 5 dice, which is not a bad way for him to go. I don't think we can run into him though, because we've just got our basic moves. Let's see. Other options: turn away, but we'll still be in his arc, and he can probably get us with his other guys. We could turn. I think maybe the best thing to do is just go slow. Try to stay at range 2 of Tavson so he doesn't get the die. We should clear the debris next, or the gas cloud next turn if we live that long, and then we could just try to get away. If we live that long. I don't know if that blocks quick draw or anything. That's the other thing we try to do, is block up his guys. A 2 turn could block Kylo. Could. It's not great, but it could. 2 turn. If we bank, maybe we also block him. Or he goes past us. It's another possibility. 2 bank. And then we probably still won't have a shot on Tavson if we do that though. So if we're not going to have a shot on him, I think 2 turn might be the way to go, so we try to block. Okay. It's not great, but we're trying to salvage what we can out of this. If we can fly Echo very well and do some damage to his aces here while he's focused on Vendor, maybe we can salvage this yet. Is the 1 turn with Echo what I want to be doing? Just trying to think with Vermeil. Yeah, probably, just to be safe. Set decloak. Okay. Set. desperately going to need to rely on Echo and Vermeil here. So if we can get Vader going, if we can get Echo behind some dudes, maybe we can salvage this. Once we get rid of the aces, everything else should be not terrible. If we can start shooting Tavson down from behind, he'll burn down relatively quickly, even with his little action gimmicks. If he's not shooting us, it's great. And even if we like run Vermeil into Tavson, that's fine too. Okay, so let's do Vendor first, because he's got no choices anyway. We'll do Vermeil to see where he ends up. Or Echo first. Let's go Echo first. Because that way that guy we definitely don't want to get blocked up or anything. Passive. Okay. Vermeil. And his move. Bam. That looks good on Kylo if he stays there or gets bumped. And what do we want to do with Kylo or Vermeil? We will focus. We could jam him. We're close enough to jam him actually too. But if he bumps, then he's not going to do anything anyway. We'll just focus, I guess. Set. And there he goes. Bye, Kylo. So we didn't bump. We did try. Quick draw is probably going to bank away or turn away to get that back arc on Vendor, I would imagine. He doesn't have a lot of options to get his front arc on him. So there's a small chance to Vendor can get out of this. We're relying on the dice again, but ooh, I guess I could have coordinated a focus to Vendor to help him defensively, but if it's his time, I guess it's his time. No Vader. Okay, and with Tavson being off on his own as well, could be good for us. So we just need to survive this. Come on, Vendor. Come on, buddy. Hopefully Echo even has a shot. I don't know if he does. Okay, he's got the lock. There it goes. Come on, Vendor. Okay, Kylo does not have a shot. Vendor doesn't have a shot. Let's try Echo. No shot there. Okay. We do have shot on Kylo, who does not have any tokens. He has the Force. So let's see, he'll be rolling 4 dice with Force to back him up, and we'll be rolling with a Focus and can change a blank. It's probably not a bad time to start on Kylo, but with Kylo also leaving the battle a little bit, it's not a terrible idea to start on Tavson. The only thing with that is then that gives him potential of action. So we're going to shoot at Kylo. I don't want to give Tavson mods to shoot Vendor. And it's not a terrible shot on Kylo. Range 3, so we're rolling 3 dice. And hey, we don't need mods. Set. Got one. I'll take it. Gotta let go on the dice there, Davin. Panicked. Okay, shoot. It's been a minute since I've done this here. Draw multiple cards. 31. The Kylo draw is okay. Alright, so we're going to draw these to the window. Okay, we're going to draw a specific card. Panicked. There it is. Boom. There it is. Alright. No spinning force, will just come back. Well, yeah, I suppose. I suppose that's true. Okay, I also need to draw my cards back. 30. Alright. So if you haven't ended up with Kylo Ren, same kind of thing in 2.0. No shot for Echo. And can't passive. I guess I can lock this little rock here. Put panic here. I have it. At major. And that's why we didn't want to shoot him and give him a focus. So we need to dodge both of these to live. Well, I guess one will do. Dodged one, now we need to not get a direct hit. Fuel leak. Alright, we don't even need to repair that. Because he'll be dead anyway. You're playing a dice game, Davin, you gotta let it go. I let the dice go a long time ago, man. Like, you're gonna have good games, you're gonna have bad games, you're gonna feel like the variance is skewed, and sometimes I feel that way, and I've looked at, like, Lady Luck, which is a nice feature if you're using Vassal, and it turned out that it was pretty even, or sometimes in my favor on certain kinds of dice. Sometimes if you're not modding or taking the appropriate actions, like, you can't blame the dice for that either. I don't know. I got over it. I'm not worried about it anymore. I have my days and I have my games where it's bad. Okay, no Phasma. That's good. Alright, so we'll move these out of here. We'll cloak back up. Yeah, so let me look at the condition card for Kylo, just so I'm making sure we do it right. I think it's exactly the same. So he spent the force, got the card assigned. When this card is signed, if there's no face-up damage card on it, searches for one pilot card. When I would suffer a critical damage, you're instead dealt the face-up damage card on this card. So, which I believe goes through the shields. So instead of taking a shield, I'll take a hole on my first crit if it happens. The nice thing is he doesn't have crit generation. None of his stuff is like marksmanship or anything like that, so that's a plus. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do here? I think quick draw. He can, I guess, turn. He could even barrel roll away to give himself a little more room. Tavson can't go super far. He could start turning to shoot at other people. Echo can come down this way. I wish the scaling wasn't quite so off here. Echo, what do we do with you, buddy? Can't get into you. One bank would clear there. We could come out here. Maybe start working Tavson down a bit. It's not a terrible way to go. I'm thinking with that though, it might be better to back up here. We'll be facing up towards that corner, and then a hard turn. Like a 3 hard, something pretty substantial. Tavson's things he can do. 2 turn. I think we'll just start pointing Vermeil at him maybe. Vendor. I think we're gonna 2 turn that direction. So Vendor 2 turn right. Echo, pretty big turn here, so we'll decloak, big old turn-a-roo-ski. And then Vermeil will aileron over this, which won't really do much to us. If we turn Vendor in, hopefully we'll bump him and be able to shoot Tavson. So I think we'll just plan a 1 straight here, because we're going to 1 bank him. So Vermeil 1 straight we'll plan. We can edit that with our aileron. Okay? Because if he 2 turns, he'll be in our way, we'll bump him, that's fine, I don't care about that. We're spreading out our damage, but on those aces, getting them a little bit scared is fine. Decloak. Okay, I guess we're good. Set decloak. Let's do it. We gotta be pretty cagey with Echo. Don't want to get caught out too far out of position. Set. His aces are leaving, so if I can do a bunch of damage to Tavson, which this is a good thing for us, because we can 1 bank him. Hopefully he won't be in Tavson's arc at that point, and then we'll bump ourselves. We'll bump Vendor. We'll have a nice shot. We'll have Darth Vader. So that'll be good. So we'll see what he does here with his action. Okay, he's taken that, which I believe we can just jam off. Double tick. I don't have my book in front of me. Actually, I probably won't have an action for him. Reinforcing the rear. Yeah, because I'm going to bump. So I guess it doesn't matter. Still curious, though. Jam. I'll have to look up Fantasy Flight games. Look up the actual rulebook. Okay, he's set, so let's go ahead and go vendor. Okay, we're going to go ahead and lock. Lock quick draw, maybe? We're going to lock quick draw. It's definitely in. We're going to go Vermeil. We're going to one bank for his move, or his ailerons. And do his move here. So that'll give us Vader, and we're out of his arc. That's nice. And we'll have a shot. And Echo. Echo. Passive, I guess. Passive sensors. I don't want to barrel roll. Well, I guess if I barrel roll this way, I might get a little bit closer. I'm just kind of hoping that I'm in arc here. Set. Alright. Products. I believe I jam off reinforce. I just want to check it though. Rules reference. Oop. Quick draw, running away, which is fine. Why are you having problems there? I haven't gotten used to this Microsoft Edge. Supposedly it's better than Explorer, but it seems like it's basically the same crappy thing. Maybe I should have gone on quick draw a little bit more. I could have slammed and then advanced slam took the lock. At Vermeil. Alright. Rolling 3. So that was obstructed then, I'm guessing, for range 3. So I can change 1. So 1 shield. Oh. So 1 shield. Take my free damage, man. Gotta get it. Gots to get it. Alright, still looking for that. Scrolling. Choose ship it. One circular orange. Player whose effect caused it. One of its green tokens or break one of its locks. So green token, so yes, he can do that. Alright. Not too bad. Kylo's really slippery. He just doesn't hit super hard unless you really load him out. Or gets really lucky, I guess. He's had 2 rolls of 3 hits, though. It's not terrible. 1 damage, weight. He could spend the green token because he's not taking any shots in the rear. Okay. So we're going to go Vermeil first. On Tav. 4 dice. But what is nice about Vader on Vermeil is now he doesn't have a green token, so I get to change a result. So it's kind of the same. So he will set that to hit. And 1 of 8, 2 shields. He could take a target lock, I guess. He could try to coordinate. He might be in range. Jamming vendor's lock. Okay. I'll keep that with me, thank you. And he took a focus, okay. Probably good for the echo shot. Or on Tav. 3 dice. Sensors goes. My mouse like let go of Echo's lock and then re-engaged and grabbed Vermeil. Alright, rolling 3. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and spend that lock. And 5th brother. Juke. Set to focus, which he'll then evade with the focus token. So not too bad. His best dice so far have been on his least defense heavy person, which makes sense. That's how it works with my Decimator too. Sometimes when I was flying Decimator Echo in 1st edition, it's just how it worked, man. And Decimator have 0 dice, but when I would get one, like, it would be good, and then Echo's 6 dice would be bad. It was crazy. Crazy times. Alright, so let's get all this stuff off of there. Okay, so no ailerons for Vermeil. We're going to want to clear that with Vendor. which is totally fine. Blue and then slam. Totally good with that. Vermeil. What's not great about this is that Vermeil's going to have a hard time turning around. Like a one sloop right here would be really awesome. But now I'm stressed. You know, that's Phasma for you, I guess. Alright, Echo. I don't super mind taking on Kylo, but I don't want to try to count on it right now. So what I'm thinking is we decloak out this side. We'll be facing down towards the bottom. We do a nice little bank. And we see what we can get. We'll be kind of back here, and if it's not quite enough, we can barrel roll and probably get Tavson. Probably. Tavson probably either stays put with a stop, just blocks up stuff, which is totally a thing. He might go for it just because it's a clear path or bank. 2 turn doesn't really get him a shot, and it kind of lines him up for that gas cloud. Not that he has to worry about it a whole lot with his ability. So for meal, I still don't know what to do with you. I guess you could run off for now. Maybe run up towards the top. Help split up my guys, I guess.
I've never understood that stuff. What are you doing?
Oh, just blowing up some ships.
Brady would love you. Calculations, huh? That's what he loves. Calculating.
It's fun.
Everything off downstairs, so.
Okay.
I probably should have left the light on for you, I guess.
Ah, it's fine.
Okay.
Come back here. I'd be facing that way in a 1 hard turn. Would be great. I think I'd rather come out this way. Do the bank. If Kylo comes in, take Kylo. And it doesn't put me in a terrible spot if I have to spend the evade for some reason. Alright, let's do that, I think. Set the cloak. Alright, Dav. I want to go that way. So with Kylo coming, kind of moving up, stay back a little bit. And this bank should hopefully give us a shot on him. If not, we may be able to barrel roll and get Tavson and Arc, but I'm not even sure about that. Set. Tavson with the bank. Okay, good for us. Hopefully we'll get him without having him reposition, but we'll see. Okay, jamming the major. Okay, so he can't take his lock. It's not a bad way to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and go with major first. Okay. Come on, Compooper. Oh, I didn't hide. Wait. How does that work? Go. For some reason, why did one hide and the others didn't? I'm not sure. Takes off the stress. You can come along, jam token. And then we will slam. Okay, slam. No reason to do any actions. Advanced slam doesn't really help us with anything because we're going to lose it to the jam, so why bother? And then we don't get stressed either. Okay. Vermeil. Let's see. I'm trying to think. If we go Vermeil first, he comes up here. Because I'm trying to think where we want to barrel. We can barrel now. And that should definitely get Tavson and Arc. Or we go with Echo first. He barrel rolls, but maybe gets into Vermeil's way. It's not a for sure thing. He might not. But he might. Let's go Vermeil first. Come on. Coordinate, that's going to stress us, and Phasma does not double stress us. Yeah. So we're going to get stressed anyway, so we might as well get something for it. Coordinate, roll. And it's going to be left. And then I think we can go ahead. So he will just keep his stress on him. And then Echo. Passive sensors again. Okay. So, what this allows us to do, this nice positioning here, it kind of makes it so that we shouldn't have to worry too much about spending our evade. We don't want to, but if we have to, we can. Because we have many options of where to go. Tavson won't be able to turn on us. That part's nice. Kylo, if he wants a better shot, has to barrel roll and then boost. But he's not going to do it. Oh, this was pretty nice of Davin. covered, if Echo came down, he covered it with Tabson. It's not a bad way to go at all. I don't think that would have been terrible for me, barring a very unlucky roll on my side. But that can always happen, right? That's why I like aces that you are a little more slippery with. Not seeing the dots. You can always use the template or right click. Or just test it out, undo if you need to. Okay, so it looks like he might be going for Vermeil again. It's fine, whatever. I actually do have Vader to help me mod. So his aces are joining back up together, which is not great for us. But next turn we're going to be able to come in here. May or may not be able to coordinate with Vermeil. It'd be nice if we could. Looks like you got a nice clean shot on either one, but they're both range 3. At Vermeil. Okay, does he spend the force? He does. Oh. Use the focus token? Okay. He has the force anyway for our juking. Okay, so we're rolling 2. And we're taking 2. 1 shield, 1 hit. Okay, pull that hit down. Still a panic pilot waiting in the trenches here. Alright, let's see. No shot with quick draw, looks like. But we have one. It's not great, but we have one. He slammed. Oh, yep, that is true. That he did. That he did. That orange token threw me off. I thought he already had the weapons disabled, and now that I'm engaging, I'm like, oh, that's jam. Your mind can play tricks on you. Okay, so let's see. We have Tabson again. He's rolling 1 die. We can juke him. Kylo will be rolling 4 dice with 2 force, so our juke isn't worth too much. We're going to take our lock. Lock on Tav. Shooting Tav. He already jammed, like, he could coordinate, but he can't coordinate Kylo. We're going to go ahead and re-roll both of those. And 1 crit, so it's the same as if I had just spent the force set. And we're going to juke him. Set to focus. Okay, yeah, slowly getting some damage in. Could have kept the lock, but we didn't know. The chances on re-rolling the 2 dice and getting paint, pretty good. He's spending his charge. Hopefully we're looking good on stream. We were having an issue last time, and I haven't changed the bit rate that I'm streaming at. Again, still learning slobs. Lock and echo, okay. And that will be all the shoosting this turn. Right, you can have your jam. Take that off. Alright. Tabson, I wouldn't count on getting a shot on echo, but You do what you want to do, man. Okay, let's see here. Round 6. Looks to be. Alright. I'm always terrible at keeping track of the rounds. Every time I try, I always lose track. So the minute somebody else starts keeping track, I just kind of let it go. Let's see here. So we can decloak this way. Decloak over here, forward. Trying to set up shots on quick draw because I think quick draw is going to come back around. Try to finish off Vinder. The only thing with that though is that if I put Echo in a bad spot, it makes a lot of sense just to focus him real quick. Let's see here. I could keep working Tafts and I could decloak up this way and hard turn down. I may be able to have a shot on Kylo if I do that. I think with Vinder, here's what we do. We clear the stress first here. Echo's going to decloak up this way. Clear the stress first here and stay close enough, which a one bank should do. So we're gonna one turn Echo, decloak up here, we'll one turn. I go a little faster, I suppose. I just want to make sure I don't get caught too much by Tapson. Vinder, I think a one bank would be alright. It's nice and wide. The other thing I could do though is two turn. No, I don't like that. We're going to one bank. Vermeil, bank this way. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Okay, we are set. Decloak. Go this way. Get the evade. Have that. There you go. Boom, done. I'm not sure what we're doing with this thing. That's it. I didn't bring a drink. My whiskey's downstairs. Alright. Tavson peeling away a bit. The two turn might have hit him on the gas cloud, and if he was trying to do anything too terribly clever, probably wouldn't have done well. Okay, let's go Vermeil first. Okay, we're going to keep this because we're going to coordinate. Coordinate focus to Vinder. Okay, and then go with Vinder. And then we're going to slam. Hopefully this is a little bit unexpected. We'll see. Slam so he gets the weapons disabled. Takes the lock. On quick draw. Yeah, quick draw is probably better. And I get the stress. Turning. This stuff over here. We got a shot on Tav if for some reason we don't get a shot on Kylo. So we'll go ahead and passive sensor. Set. Alright, good to go. And that's not great. So Vinder's probably done. I was thinking that he was gonna plan for me to run, and so coming in might have been a good thing, but no. That should get him. Kylo. Let's see, he's reinforced in the rear, which is where we'll shoot. Kylo's probably range 3. No start of combat, no. And there's that. Done. I was gonna say, you gotta spend the focus to win, like, or to kill him. So now it doesn't matter what he rolls. 3 and 3 blanks. And that's why you don't badmouth your dice so much, because you never know. You never freaking know. So that's 4 hits. 2, 3, 4. Even if they are statistically bad for you, you got the whole game left, like. Alright. Echo. Range 3 on Kylo. I can take a lock. I can juke him, which isn't super, but if I can burn his stuff also, it's not bad. And start working down Tavson too. Chances are I can get through his shields. He's only rolling 1 die. So there's a chance he evades 2. No, there's not, because I can juke it if he rolls a natural. So he'd only evade 1 if I rolled all 3. 4 dice, and 2 force. On Kylo. I gotta take that guy down, man. I gotta start getting these aces out of here. Lock. Lock. 3. And we're gonna re-roll them. And we're gonna spend our 5th brother. Is he gonna do both? Both for us? Okay. 1 shield. Milking down the force isn't terrible. Helps keep his offense in a little bit better check too. Let's see here. So I don't need this dial anymore. That dial confusion at the start of the game, man, that really got me. Vendor did a little bit in soaking up shots, I guess, but and helping get them out of position. He helped me get quick draw shields down, so like he did stuff, which is all I can really ask for. Echo, what do I want to do with you? Decloak this way. If we decloak this way, that can help block Tavson. If Tavson goes for a turn, that's not bad, and then we can turn after Kylo. Bank after Kylo, rather. Okay. Good with that. Yeah, I guess. Decloaking. Alright. I want to decloak out the right forward. Nice and far back. Set. Okay, we got the block. That's good for us. Another thing that's not great is our one bank. Maybe gets us out of Tavson's arc. We'll have to see. Okay, Vermeil. Just take one of those nice friendly evade tokens. And Echo. Zoom in here. What do I think? What do I think? I think we might barely be out. It's hard to tell, though. I don't think I can barrel roll anyway. I think we try to weather the storm if we're even in, but this, it might be just enough. Passive sensor or focus? I think we're going to focus just in case they do turn on us here. Set. Let's see here. Try to do some calculations. SF is quick draw. Tavson with Phasma. Quick draw with the gunner. That's it. No, there's something. What am I missing? Oh, I didn't up this guy to Taz. There it is, 200. So right now I'm only at Vendor's at 65 points, so I gotta kill off half a Kylo. Even if I kill quick draw, he won't add up to enough. 3v2, okay, nice. Focus, crit, focus. And we're gonna evade, but we're gonna take the panic pilot. So double stress here. And he just used focus, right? He didn't spend his lock. So we took the crit. It's been sitting waiting in the wings. Took the double stress. 3v1 from Kylo. He's going to spend it. Echo's going to have a heck of a job. Yep. Heck of a job trying to make it through all this. Three. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright. On Kylo, or on quick draw. No mods for quick draw. Come on, baby. 3. Hey, 3 hits, set. Take it. And juke it. And he's dead. Alright. That's a step in the right direction. But we're down many points. Because Vermeil's almost dead. So we only have 55, and he's about to get 65 plus 70, 135 in just a second. Okay, stressed. Give me one of these things. And think about Phasma, but it's not the end of the world. So I can Vader, should be able to Vader Tavson. Aside from him turning away, maybe. And I won't be able to coordinate. So Kylo can 2-turn at Echo. I think what Echo does is just gets away here. I don't even know if I decloak. I think I stay cloaked. I back away. Or not necessarily back away, but because the problem is, if with being stressed with Phantom, when you decloak you don't get to do that evade action. So what can we do here? Come forward 3 straight. Try to just bump him. Probably won't, but maybe. No decloak. Right? Is that the right move here? Come down this way, hard turn up, but we might not get a shot. Decloak this way, we might bump, then we still don't get a shot, and those hard turns are not going to clear our stress. Yeah. We got to do some major Echo dancing. Ooh, cleared us. Nice. Okay, so what we'll probably do is barrel roll. I was hoping that we could pass a sensor and get a lock, but not going to happen. This is where the 2 bank might have been better. It's fine. Could have still been in it anyway, but I don't think so. Okay. He's sent. Let's Vermeil. We'll get Vader off one more time. And then we will Echo. Get that stress off. Take that with you. And see, we can barrel roll. Probably for the best, I guess. Trying to get out of here. Is that? And there's that 2 blue turn. Thing's nasty. I've been trying to look at a build with DavinFelth. I was never good with DavinFelth in 1.0. He was like supposedly the bee's knees. Vader? Why wouldn't I Vader? It would make 0 sense not to. Spending the token. What did he take? I didn't look. 3v1. Spend the force to ensure it. Yep, there it is. 1 for the death. If we had gotten that bump, man. If we'd just gotten him to bump. Yeah, let's move his style out of there. Well, we're agile, and that's something. If we can get it down, I'm 70, Kylo is 76. So we need to either kill Tavson and half Kylo, or kill Kylo and not lose half. Easier said than done. So we just gotta try to stay away. Keep the bumps up. Try to take pot shots when we can, I guess. So we're gonna decloak up here for that reason. He could stay still. Could come down here. I think he can 2-turn without worrying about the bump. It's hard to say. And decloak this way. Turn. Kind of gets me around on Kylo a little bit. Taking a gamble with Tav, who's got a lock on me. Could decloak out this way. Be focused up towards that corner. Just try to get out of there. Cloak back up if we need to. That's not terrible, actually. Decloak up here. If we can just kind of juke and jive Tavson just a little bit. Set. When I don't have the lowest initiative guy, I like to wait to say set because I don't want him just to go. So I gotta decloak. Things do get forgotten, and unintentionally, you know, things happen. Oh, as much as I like that I'm streaming again and everything's working, hasn't disconnected me off Vassal. New computer's working great. For winning purposes, I wish I had stayed focused on the game. Vinder should have done more than he did. He did a lot for the bad position I put him in, but he could have done more. Going out the front. I can handle my tokens, friend. Appreciate ya. Alright, so we juked Tavson, so he shouldn't be able to come up around on Echo, which is nice. That's what we wanted. A turn might have been a little bit nicer, but I wanted to just make sure I had distance in case he did call me my bluff. So unless Kylo does a Talon roll, should be okay. And yeah, just hopefully I guess we can keep Tavson from coming up on us again. If he jams off my evade, I'll probably just cloak, because I'm not going to shoot anyway. But if he doesn't, then I'll probably passive sensor. I don't think Kylo did a Talon roll. Jam or coordinating a target lock would both be good options, I think. But there's the chance too that I like one hard turn, some barely clear. I don't, can't jam, but he's coordinating, so I'm not. Sometimes when it's very obvious, it's alright not to measure. But technically, it's good form and technically correct to do the measuring. Oh, okay, so he might be doing. I'm not sure. It's a weird thing to have done. I'm trying to think if he thought I was turning and barrel rolling. Maybe he's trying to block the barrel roll. I guess. I don't know. He might also be making room for himself to turn and get a shot. So we're going to cloak, because I don't trust him. But if you're going for good form, you should also just go ahead and make sure everybody's set on stuff. Like, he's just speeding along through. Technically, I don't have any start of engagement anymore, so I guess it's technically fine. Alright, lose this. I can decloak up here, hard turn. Only thing I don't like about that too much is I'm way out here, and it wouldn't take him much to flank me on that. Because my arc will be this way, and he could maybe do some kind of like 3-bank boost and get a shot. So we can decloak this way. One hard turn. Maybe have Tavson in range. Maybe not. We don't want to do anything stressful, that's for sure. Let me just think this through here. Be facing up here. I could, I guess, Talon or K-turn and shoot behind me. No, he could 2-turn at me. So I have to kill Kylo and well, not half Tavson, I have to kill Kylo. And not lose any points. Set decloak. Okay, coming out this way. Set. I don't know. I understand it's late out there, but I mean, trying to go decently quick. Jam, maybe not. Nope, range 1. Got it. So, what that means is I do not get to evade again, because I took an evade action to get that. And would you leave it down here with me? I don't want it with your stuff. I have my own pile down here for a reason. So, because I don't have a shot on tabs, and granted I could barrel roll, I think I'd rather cloak up. And here's where we end up, right? Like, I'm gonna have times where I could have been shooting, but you haven't used it. Taking the lock, 2 force. If I lose half points, I've got to also half point Tavson, which granted he's only 1 shot away from that. And spending it all. 4 dice. Oh goodness gracious, man! Like I almost just want it to be over because I don't see me getting too many more points. I can have Tavson pretty easy. Shoot, man! We'll spend the force. We'll take the shields and then a crit. Fuel leak, which I don't. Well, no, I do need a repair. I do need to repair that because that'll kill me. So there's my action that I've got to do. Regen force back to 2. You spent both, right? Whatever. I don't know. Alright, so he could Talon and shoot at me. I think what I do here is I decloak over this way. I try to just get my half points at Tav. Why not? So I'll decloak over here. Hard turn. Cloak. That was a nice jam on his part. He barely got it. Barely got it. I want to go out the right and forward. Okay, there's this. Set. So should be able to knock Tavson down a half. It'll give me MOV, which is okay. The turn here is probably going to put me middle arc, because your full ship has to be wherever he reinforces, so I don't know if reinforce helps him. I think a focus might be better, but there's a chance. There's a chance. Come down forward a little bit. It might be okay. It's coordinating. Probably a barrel roll, and then a nice little turn. Just gotta go for points. We knew it was over when Vindra got screwed up. At least I did. No, he's going for the block. Okay. Should still get arc, I think. Won't get an action, but whatever. Yep, definitely got arc. Nice block. There's the K turn. Just the one force for mod. I'll spend it if I gots to. Range 2. Three hits pretty much guarantees it almost. Guarantees it's okay. Rolling 2 dice. 2. I'm gonna spend that evade. Okay. On Tav. 3 dice. Hey, I'll take it. Set. And nothing for him, so he's going to take shield hit crit. So he's half points now. Doesn't help me. I have to kill Kylo. If I kill Tavsin and half Kylo, I guess no, because half of Kylo is still more than half of Echo. So I have to kill Kylo no matter what to win on points. Okay. Regen, I'm not cloaked. A bit of a problem there. I think, let's see here, what do I want to do? Have to kill Kylo. He can't coordinate, so that's good. He's going to want to do a 2 in order to clear that stress. So I think if I do a 2 turn, banks are going to be a little too far out because I want to get rid of this fuel leak, because then 1 crit just kills me. 2 turn points him up that way. Ugh. Maybe I just won't bank. Roll. The roll might be bad for me. I am not sure. If I overturn, I'm going to have problems. If I... So I guess I bank. Is that? And if we need to, we'll barrel roll. We'll just have to see where his arc is pointing. Yeah, that would be bad to barrel roll. Would be bad. We're probably going to get Phasmid. Reinforcing. Good call. I mean, I got to keep shooting though. The round timer's counting down. I got to do what I got to do, you know. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so we're going to get Phasmid. So we're going to go ahead and evade. I think we're okay on Kylo, maybe. So we're going to evade set. Because then we can at least cloak, and that'll help us maneuver. There we go. Block the Kylo. So we're not getting shot, that's good. Range 1. So we are getting phasmid. On Tav. 4 dice though. And we'll take it. Set. We've gotten some pretty good naked rolls lately. 1, 2, 3. If it's a direct hit, that would be solid. Because then we don't get phasmid. Jam after you hit. Oh, that's good. Good call. Damage sensor array. Oh yeah, he's reinforced, that's right. So no actions on him. Which would have been nice if that was the only hit we did, because then he couldn't do his stuff. But he spent his charge to do that. Okay. So, what do we do here? We'll probably just 2 bank. That makes the most sense. It's all bad. It's all bad. None of this is going great. So, like, killing Tavson is okay for our MOV. Helps us, I guess. But we have to kill Kylo to win. There's no way around it. No way, no how. And if he goes slow enough or even stops, he'll phasma us again. I don't think he'll stop though. Hurts his ability. Set. Oh, going forward actually. Interesting. I think I would have tried to stay in bump and keep phasma going. It's a pretty strong thing against a phantom. Coordinating the roll so he can better turn on us, looks like. It's not a bad move, but I don't know. A 1 even, you still might have phasma'd it. Who knows? Okay. We're going to clear this stress. Move our lock over with us, and we're just going to go ahead and cloak. Set. And there's the shot. The shot and the maul. 4 dice, target lock, and basically focused. Well, unless we natty out of this, we're hosed. No, not all paint. Well, and there it is. Every time we need a decent, or like a big roll, it's like super bad. Force. Minus 55 plus 35. That should be in parentheses for correct math, but you know, that's fine. Alright. Which is enough in times 90. Well, it was nice being able to stream a game. Um, it's nice seeing everything work again. My old computer, so I couldn't stream my last three season matches in the last one. Yep, got the log. Um, what was I saying? So it's a bummer that it kind of cost me the game. I feel because, sure, Devin. Thank you for the game, sir. All right. Uh, so it's kind of a bummer, but at the same time, it's nice to be streaming again. I missed it a lot. I wasn't able to stream at all the past few months, so we moved, right? And I was like, all right, I'm moving my own computer. So, uh, export. So I moved it myself, right? I didn't have the movers do it or anything like that. Put it in my car, moved it myself, handled it myself. Nothing happened to the thing. But when I got into the new place, hooked it all up, something wasn't working. Something wasn't working. Um, Good night, sir. And Vassal I couldn't even have a Chrome window with my list up or anything for that matter. If I was doing Vassal, I had to only do Vassal or it would crash. It would crash. Um, and so I couldn't stream. So my last three matches of the season, last season, they were losses. Let's put it that way. I went 0-8 for that season. It was terrible, right? That being said, if you go back and look at the matches I was able to record, and then if you download the log files from those matches, I'm not going to go back and do them. I will go back and get the one from this season, because it's actually relevant points-wise and all that. What was I getting at? Yeah, so I lost all my matches, but they were all really close. So that's not terrible, right? I mean, the record is abysmal, but the games were really good. They were all nail biters. They all could have gone either way at any point, I feel. Um, I think the worst loss was probably to, of course, now I can't think of his name, fellow streamer Ollie Pocknell, with his fangs. That one went really south. Dice variance. I feel like I did the right things, but I could not get damage. So that one was probably the worst loss as far as points or anything like that. But I still feel like I did the opening correctly. The opening that I should have. I jousted his list, which is bad, but I had a jousting list, so. Let's see. So I will go back and redo. I have to play the log file for my first game. So we'll do that. I need to clean up the stream still. I just got this. I was setting up this screen as it is as I was playing, right? So I guess that's how it works out. Other stream news. We're gonna be focusing more on Star Wars and X-Wing and stuff. So should be a lot of content coming up once my schedule kind of settles. I'm on kind of a training schedule right now, so I'm working when I'm not unnormal hours for me. Normally swing shift, I'm working day shift hours. Any other stream news that's relevant at the moment? I don't think so. If I can't seem to get matches, I'll probably try to stream some logs of Coruscant matches from the Deep Core. A lot of talented guys there. There's some local recordings of local tournaments from the Seattle area I might do as well. Commentate on those. And I don't know how the I'm gonna have to look back at this and see how the video is. I did a test stream the other night and it was really grainy, so if it is, I apologize. Still learning how Streamlabs OBS works, and I think I need to up the bitrate. I don't know where to do that at yet, so I'm gonna monkey around with that for a little bit before I go to bed. So hopefully the next one will look better, and hopefully, because I won't be monkeying with stuff, we'll play a little bit better. I salvaged what I could, man. I salvaged what I could. I still got kinda close. If I had gotten a torp off, just one, killed quick draw or something, I think I might have turned it around, but everything else just. What do we get? 2 Vaders? Alright, guys, that's it for me. I am out of here, but thanks for joining us. And Davin, great job with your win. Hopefully, you will continue on to do good things the rest of the season. 2-1 now. It's pretty good. 1-1 for myself. And we will catch you guys next time. Sci-Fighter out. I have a schedule screen. Yes, I do. Aha! Alright, awesome. Still learning this. Oh, goodness. Alright, guys, take it easy, and we'll catch you next time.